everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah, or Hanza, whatever you want to call me, and I'm back with another speed build. So today I am renovating this apartment, which is the 122 Hackham house, and this genuinely, I have to be honest, is probably my favorite apartment I have ever done. So recently I have been really into doing apartments, and I've also been really into doing like kind of family homes. Um just because I love playing with Sims that have like toddlers in the house or kids in the house. I just love it. I love having big families. So I thought, why don't we go for this like big family vibe but in an apartment and see if we can make it work and see if, like, it's it's doable. And I definitely think it was. So I started here with the kitchen, as you can see. And the kitchen was very basic, and I wasn't too sure if it was what I wanted to go for. Now, what I mean is, I'm a very colourful person when it comes to building. Like, I really like colourful builds, and I like to add lots of colour and just have it be bright. But I decided for this one to go for a very neutral vibe all through the house. So very like beige and creams and just very plain, which is definitely not my vibe at all. But I honestly really like how this ends up looking, and I actually think it looks really clean. I think that it just looks really nice, and is a really clean build. Like, it just looks so smooth and nice. And although I personally wouldn't live here because I don't like that style as much, I think this is gorgeous. And like, the kitchen is massive, and yeah, it definitely looks like a big family house. And this is definitely my favorite apartment build I've ever done, so I am happy with it. Um, so what we've got is we've got a little double cooker situation and a little double sink situation, and the plan was to have them right across from each other. But I don't know if you can see, there's like a little plaque of like a woman on the wall, and you can actually get rid of these unless I think you have the tool mod. Then I think you can, but I don't have that. So what I decided to do was just kind of scoot it over a little bit and put the two stoves there, and then have the fridge be where that is, and then I just put a shelf behind it to kind of have it blend in. And I think this looks a lot cuter than it did before. And also, it does annoy me a little that the stoves are not in line with these sinks. Like, that does annoy me a little bit, but at the same time, that is just my symmetry kicking in. Like, I love things to be symmetrical, so the fact that that isn't symmetrical, I don't know, I just but it's okay. If you can get over that, then I promise the rest of the build is really, really cute. But yeah, so this was essentially the kitchen. This is the whole vibe. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I am using a lot of the Parenthood pack for this. So the Parenthood pack is such a great pack for family builds, and I definitely do use it a lot because I just love it. So we moved on to the living room here, and you might notice that I kind of skipped by stuff. So the original plan for the living room was I was gonna make it a very dark vibe. So I was gonna go for like a gloomy kind of black furniture vibe, but it didn't really match the kitchen. It didn't really match what I was going for, and overall I just really didn't like how it ended up looking. So instead of doing that, I just went for the whites and the creams, which I really, really liked. I love this big fluffy rug, which actually came with the City Living pack, so it's very fitting. Also, I do end up fixing that wall, as you can see, like that wall where that little glass fence is. It's not there. I do fix it at the very end, so like, I've put this build into the gallery if you want to download it, and that little bit isn't there. But something I will just like, little disclaimer, if you do want to download this build, because you can upload full apartments to the gallery, I have taken all the walls away from each room, and I've also had to make anything that is on a platform off of a platform. So I've had to sort of flatten out the whole build. So there is a few rooms that have platforms in them. So if you want to download this, then feel free. You'll have to kind of look back at the video and remember where the platforms were so that you can put them back up, because otherwise it might not look the same. I don't know. I think it still would look fine, but I'm just a sucker for platforms. I love them, especially in apartments. So yeah. Now, right here, as you can see, we are doing the kids kind of play area. Now, I don't know. I just thought this was a super sweet idea. I feel like if you had lots of kids, you would probably have a little area for them in the living room. I don't know. Let me know if you would or if you wouldn't. But I just thought this was a sweet idea, and it means they have a little bit more room outside of their bedroom. Now, something to note is this apartment actually holds 7 Sims, and that includes a 2-parent bedroom, a 1 teenager bedroom, and then a 4-kid bedroom. So this has 2 kids and 2 toddlers in it. So I decided to have the toddlers and the kids share, which seems really unfair. I mean, I would not like that if I was one of the kids sharing, but yeah, that's the way I decided to do it. And then I had the teenager have their own room, and then the parents also have their own room. And yeah, so that was the kind of vibe I went for with this build. So it is very like family orientated, very child orientated, and that's why I done a little play area in the living room, because I felt like maybe if the toddlers aren't in the bedroom, then they would still want to kind of chill and play and sit in the living room, and maybe annoy their parents a little bit and just give the kids a little bit of space to do their homework and to just chill, you know, like you're allowed to chill. You're allowed to chill without everyone being in your room. So yeah, I just thought it was a good idea, and that's what I done. Now I actually turned this little middle room into a laundry room, which I really, really like. I feel like in an apartment like this, you would have a laundry room just because it seems to be a very big family with like quite a bit of money, I would say, because this lot did end up costing me quite a bit. I don't know the exact price. I think it's estimated around 70,000, which to be honest isn't that bad. Obviously a lot more than a starter home, but yeah, not too bad, not terrible. But yeah, so that's the price. So I kind of felt like they would have a laundry room. I just felt like it was fitting that they had a laundry room. So yeah, they've got that. And then I decided to make this little bump out because I really did not like the front door. Like the front door is really ugly to me. So I kind of covered up the original front door with a new front door and just kept it that way. So this is me just moving on and designing the living room a little bit more, adding a desk. But I'm gonna take this as a moment just to talk about like my Twitch and stuff, because I don't know if you guys know, but I am a Twitch streamer. I actually do Twitch way more than I do YouTube. So I stream on Twitch 4 days a week, which is Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And yeah, we do builds like these all the time. I also do play other games sometimes. Occasionally I'll play like different games, and I really want to start playing through some story games and doing that like once a week as well. But yeah, primarily I will do the Sims like 3 times a week. And yeah, we just build. We just we chill and we build, and yeah, it's just a fun time. So if that's something you're interested in, then definitely make sure to like and follow, and yeah, just go over there and give some support, because I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I feel like I've been getting a lot better at my build recently. I mean, I've always built in The Sims. It's always been what I like to do. Some people like cast, some people like building, some people like gameplay. I really like gameplay, but I'm definitely a builder. Building is like what I love to do. So yeah, I really feel like I've just excelled in it recently, and yeah, I just want to get better and kind of have people's advice. So if you guys are there when I'm live, then it would be great. I would really appreciate it. So yeah, definitely check that out if that's something that you would be interested in watching. Because yeah, I do it all the time, and I love it. And also, if you're not subscribed on YouTube, then please make sure to, because I am going to be doing videos a lot more often now. I've been really enjoying doing these speed builds, and I've been finding a really fun, easy way to record them and just kind of get them edited to the right like to the right style. Like I found a good style for the editing, and yeah, I've been really enjoying them. So just make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, because I really appreciate it. Now I am doing the living room, and this lamp is my all-time favorite lamp, and that table is my all-time favorite table, and the plant on top of the table, let's guess, is my all-time favorite plant. I don't know what it is about that little table, but I love it. It's from Cats and Dogs, if you want to know. And I done this little thing where I put a smaller table underneath it and had it kind of like a double table. I just thought this looked cool. I feel like it's really nice if you've got a big plain space and you don't really know what to do other than add a table. If you just add a smaller table underneath it, it looks so nice, and I love it. So yeah, that's what I went for, and I actually really love the living area. I feel like it makes sense it being right next to the kitchen. I wasn't sure at first, right? So I'm a big fan of open plan areas, like open plan houses. I love them. I think they're beautiful. I think having a big open kitchen, big open living room just looks so nice. But I wasn't sure if the way I was doing it looked okay, like having the big massive kitchen and then like the living room right in front of it. I didn't know. I wasn't sure, because the living room isn't kind of set to a cubby sort of area. It's just there. It's in the middle, and it's there, and it's very open plan. But I don't know. I ended up really liking it. I ended up really liking the style, and just I don't know. I just like it. I just like it, and I really like the furniture I used in the living room. Like that sofa. I love that sofa so much. It's beautiful. I think it's from the high school pack. I actually don't know for sure, but I think it's from the high school pack. It looks like it would be. And I've been using it a lot recently, which is another reason I think it might be from there. But yeah, let me know down below if you know what pack that is from. I think it is the high school pack, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, I feel like there's just so many like objects in this game that I can't remember all the packs. I can't even remember all the furniture that we have. Like, for example, there is so many items that I take forever looking for because I just cannot find them. Or sometimes you don't, do you know what? I can't even be bothered looking for them because they have the most strangest names. It's like, I want to look for some magazines, but then they're not called magazines. They're called something else, you know? And it's like, how am I supposed to remember all of these names? So yeah, that is like something I really don't like, and I think there does need to be a kind of like organized feature in this game, just because the only way I am able to find things if I really look is by sorting it by pack. That is the only way, and even then, like, you still have to go for absolutely everything to find it. So yeah, I just think that would be something really nice if they would add that, because yeah, I don't know. Do you feel me? I just hate having to look for things. It's so annoying. Now, this is me doing the first bathroom, and I love that like bathroom shower design with the elephants, but I didn't think it matched the vibe in here, so I decided to go for the little stripy one, and I went for the cream walls and the cream floor, which I really liked. I know it's very plain, and once again, I'm a very colorful person, so having it be so plain was very weird for me. But I actually really like it. I think it looks super nice, and although it isn't my style, I know a lot of people do really like this style, and yeah, honestly, I can see why. It's very like minimal, but it's nice. Like it's very plain, but it's like good that way. It's like refreshing. So I really like it. I do. Now this bedroom, this is the first bedroom I've done, and this is the parents' bedroom. Now, if you watch my shorts on YouTube, then you would know that I do bedrooms a lot. I do mainly kids' bedrooms though. or teens bedrooms. I don't really do adult bedrooms, um, because I don't know, I feel like I'm not as good at them. I feel like I always make them look the exact same. I just put a bed in, I put in 2 nightstands, and then that's it. And I call it a day at that. But I decided to switch up for this build. So I went for a little custom unit, which we end up doing in, I don't know, in a little moment sometime. But yeah, I decided to do that. And I don't know, I tried to kind of take advantage of the windows. So of course there's a lot of windows in this room, and I feel like these guys would have a really nice view, and just, yeah, it just seems like a really chill room, and I really like it. So I end up putting a little ottoman right in front of the window, as if they would kind of sit there and just look. And I think this is a really like realistic thing that you would have in this kind of room, just because they're the parents, so I feel like they would have a lot of seating area, not really like toys and not really like clutter, but just kind of places that they can sit and that they can chill. So I was originally gonna do this little trick with the little boxes where I made the bed look messy, but I felt like this family was a lot more put together, or not the family, but the parents. So I was actually talking with my Twitch chat, and we came up with a little bit of lore behind this family. So we decided that the dad is a manager and that the mum is a lawyer. So we thought maybe the mum has like level 10 in the writer career, and yeah, the dad is just like a manager, so he's very high up in just any career possible. So yeah, we felt like this family has a lot of money and they're very sophisticated, so they wouldn't have their apartment be very messy. But yeah, it took me forever to come up with like nice custom cabinet thing to go over the bed. It took me ages because none of them looked right, none of them fit together nicely. And then we came up with this one with the Dream Home Decorator. Dream Home Decorator always coming in clutch, honestly. It is one of my favorite packs. It just has amazing furniture items and just the best build items ever. I love it. So yeah, I used that and I really like it. I think it looks really cute. And then this is where we put in the ottoman. And I actually can't remember what else is in this room. I think I put in some bookshelves and that is about it. Yeah, this room is very plain, I have to say. There's nothing too like special about this room. However, I think it's very fitting for the family it's for, like for the parents it's for, so I really like it. Now, this bathroom, I am so sorry. I'm actually so sorry. I did not film it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I forgot to hit record for this like next segment, so I unfortunately did not get that on video. But it was pretty much just the same bathroom as the other one, but I decided to use the elephant curtain. I still went for the double sink situation, and I done the same thing with the potties, and then the toilet's just kind of in the corner. So yeah, it's a very basic bathroom, and I'm really sorry that I forgot to include it. I feel like with bathrooms I do kind of gloss over them kind of quickly, just because it's a bathroom. Like, I don't know, I feel like some people do bathrooms really well, they make them look so nice, but I'm not really very good at making bathrooms. I don't know, I used to be really bad at making kitchens, but now I love making kitchens. Like, I would love to make more shorts of me doing kitchens because I love them. I think they're so fun, which is, I feel like, a weird thing to say. Like, I enjoy building kitchens in The Sims. I don't know. I just think they're cool. I just think like they're fun. Like, you can make them look however you want, and I like that. Now, this is the teenager's bedroom, if you haven't noticed, and you might notice we're going for a very different vibe in here. So the plan for this is that the teenager is kind of rebelling. They're going for a little bit of a goth phase, a little bit of just like a teenager phase, you know. They're into more dark colors, and I love that. So we decided to do a little bit of like pastel goth vibes in here, so that's why we have such a bright bed. But the bed has skulls on it, and I love that. This bed swatch is beautiful. I didn't know it existed until one of my recent shorts. If you go back and watch one of my shorts, I do a whole video where I, decorate a little room with this bed. And it was me kind of discovering that it exists. And I've just loved it ever since. I also really like this bed because it matches that chair like perfect. They are part of the same pack. So these are part of the high school pack. So if you want them, then yeah, honestly, I do recommend the high school pack. Now, sometimes there's packs and I think they're good, but they're not good enough for how much they are. But personally, I really, really like the high school pack for the build items. Specifically for the build items because I have had a lot of bugs with the high school pack. At one point, my prom wasn't working. I still can't get them to sneak out the easy exit window. And I've never ever had them invite me to a party to sneak out. That's never happened. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind if you get it. I feel like the gameplay is a little bit glitched, and honestly, the curved walls are not the best. They are so glitched and so difficult. You can definitely make amazing builds with them. Don't get me wrong, they are lovely, like to look at, but I think practically they're not very good to kind of work with. I don't know. I just don't like them. That's my preference. That's just my opinion on them. Maybe you feel completely different, and that's absolutely fine. But yeah, this is the vibes we went for with the teenagers room, and yeah, but I would really recommend that pack if you love build items, because I love build items and I use this pack probably in every single build, along with the pastel pop and the everyday clutter. I use those a lot as well. More the clutter pieces, I think, but there's this one mirror from pastel pop which I really, really like, and I use it all the time. Now, as you can see, we're moving on to the child slash toddler's bedroom. Now, there was two ways I was thinking of doing this, which was either kid on one side with toddler on the same side, or and same again, or two toddlers on one side and two kids on one side. So I went for the two kids on one side and the two toddlers on one side. So this is the toddler side of the room. Now at this point I didn't actually have the toddler pack, so I didn't use the toddler fins, which is really upsetting because I think it would have looked so cute. And it makes me want to go back now that I've got the toddler pack and put it in. But if you have the toddler pack, then definitely put that in there, because I think it would look cuter than this one. Um, but yeah, this room is quite simple. I've got it up on two platforms. So we've got the teenagers, oh, not the teenagers, sorry, the kids on a platform. And then we have one of the toddlers on a platform. And then the other toddler is at the bottom. So the way I envisioned this was that we had a girl in the teens room, a little girl on that top bunk for the toddler, and then three boys. So there's three boys living in this room and then two girls living in the house, but only one girl living in this room. So I felt like giving her own space at the top was kind of just a nice idea, just so that she's not kind of sharing the whole floor with her brothers, because yeah, I just felt like this was a cute way of doing it and I liked it. Now, I am obsessed with this dollhouse. Like the one with the rocket is so cute. It's so like pastel vibes and I just love it. I think it's really good. Just I don't know, I just really like it. And yeah, so I put that in there and I sized it down because I don't know if you know, you can actually use the dollhouse even if it is sized down. So yeah, that's just something really cool. Now, I actually think when I'm uploading this video, it is going to be New Year's Eve. So honestly, happy like 2023. Wait, is that right? 2023. Oh my god, it just doesn't sound right. Like 2023. Like yeah, happy 2023, and hopefully you have a lot of good things coming your way. Hopefully 2022 was nice to you, and yeah, I mean, personally, I actually think I had a really nice 2022. I went a lot of places. I went away with my boyfriend for the first time. So we went to France and we also went to Spain. So that was really nice. Yeah, I managed to go to France again with my family. We went to Nantes and I also went to London this year. I went to the Harry Potter Studios, and I actually have Harry Potter Studios coming up in January, so I am so excited for that. That's coming up really soon. That is like next month, so yeah, I've had a lot of fun stuff happen this year, and just like my Twitch, I managed to reach 300 on Twitch, which is insane. I don't know, that's just crazy. Um, I think um a slideshow is going to play now of all of the rooms, so just get ready for that because this is like the end of the build. But yeah, I hit 300 on Twitch, and I am so grateful for everyone that has helped me with that. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the love and support. I genuinely really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you guys have a really good New Year's and just, yeah, kind of are able to make some nice resolutions. Please let me know in the comments below what resolutions you're gonna make, because I would love to hear them. I love to hear that. And yeah, let me know what you think of this build, and if you would live here, or if you would want to download this for your Sims. And yeah, just let me know what you'd want to see me do next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.